All right, we got the last midweek games of the regular season, which is kind of crazy because it feels like the season just started, like yesterday. It just flew by, bro. You know, it feels every season kind of flies by at this point. Football, basketball, baseball, they start 1 second, they're over the next. Um, but yeah, we got Tennessee, Belmont in this one, getting things started. I only seen like two SEC games uploaded from Wheels. It was this one, and then we got Auburn and Jacksonville State, I want to say. So I wonder if we're seeing that thing where these top teams are like canceling their midweeks because even if they win, it drops their RPI even a little bit, and they can't afford to have that now. Like teams in the top 8, top 16, like trying to fight for a regional host or a super host. Um, you know, that there's no benefit to them playing this game, and if they lose, it's even worse than winning. So, like a lot worse. So like it's a lose-lose situation. So I wonder if like a lot of these teams kind of like canceled their midweek games this year because we see it pretty much every year, especially in this last week. Sometimes it's like the last two midweeks, but especially this last midweek, you see a lot of cancellations. But Tennessee's like, nah, we're getting out there, bro. Let's
Belmont
go.
team that was recently eliminated from Missouri Valley Conference postseason play, but a dangerous offense, and they'd love to knock off the in-state foe, the power program, Tennessee tonight. First
I did not know Belmont was from
Charlie
Tennessee.
Davis. It's Nick Abraham on the bump, and
I don't know where I
pitch,
thought they were
one
from.
out here in Knoxville.
Like the New England area or something. I thought. I don't know,
a favorable count, 3-1. As he skies this one, shallow center field. Jay Abernathy ranging back. Garrett Wright, the center fielder, calls him off. 85 average for Grimmer, the 1-1 home. And that's grounded. It's going to get through. And there's a one-out base hit for Blake Grimmer. Takes a hard turn at first. With the throw in. Plenty of time. So Blake Grimmer, first hit of the ball game for either of these sides.
1 for 13 on the weekend.
Rounds this one over to third. Could be
gonna get doubled up.
Throw to second for one. A scoop at first. And there's two.
Next we can look at how many guys are you going to get out there.
Nick Abraham's looking good. Two down. Jake
I think
Maddox, the batter for Belmont.
I think I saw that if the
first pitch swinging a chopper.
season ended right now, that LSU and Tennessee would be playing in the SEC tournament.
I'm sure Tennessee fans would love to start a Grindlinger dynasty here in Knoxville as he takes ball 4.
But obviously, with how close the middle of the pack in the SEC is, a lot can change this weekend.
By Charlie Davis. Up before postseason play, and another big night tonight could be huge.
Oh my God! Levi just made that thing vanish.
Off the foul pole, and there is history.
Foul pole, brother? Man, that thing almost went foul. That's crazy. But if that thing was a little bit more left, that's crazy, bro. That'd have been foul.
Off the foul pole, and there is history. Levi Clark off the light pole. Home run
there you
number
go.
100 this season for Tennessee.
If that would have been a foul ball, that'd be crazy, bro.
SEC program ever.
That's slam the bat worthy.
100 or more home runs.
That's charge the pitcher for no reason worthy.
Yeah, Charlie, what a swing right there. From
and it's not the pitcher's fault, but you still charged the mound. It don't matter.
As you said, light tower power, hitting the light post in left center. But to expand on it, history, 100 times, 5 years in a row, 100 plus times 5 years in a row, just speaks to the culture that's been put into this Tennessee program.
Yeah. No other SEC team ever has hit 100 or more home runs 5 years in a row.
Oh my God.
Blaine Brown hits this one well out to right center field.
Wow, dude.
Almost 101, but instead a really nice leaping grab. Michael LaRue in center field.
I mean, you really can't get closer to a home run than that.
Pops this one up, shallow center field, running on LaRue.
That'd have been like off the very top of the wall, it looked like.
Just to the right of the TriStar, makes the grab. And there's a swinging strike 3. Got him to chase.
Belmont, and Usually produces really good pitching staffs.
His 29th year in A. Speaking of good pitching staffs, how about what we've seen tonight from Nick Abraham, the regular season here in Knoxville?
Hey, if Tennessee can have another arm step up, bro.
Right, drops it in the left field, base hit.
How was Mac doing? There was a
5th straight payoff pitch,
comment in the last video that said he had arm soreness or something.
Second, and Wright does take a turn.
Hopefully he's all good. Tennessee can't afford to lose him.
Now a throw to second, and that got
Of course it did. Why wouldn't it?
Take off for third.
Like 90% of the time, it seems like it gets away.
Line drive, center field, hanging up. LaRue.
Oh my God!
Did he make it? He did.
I swear.
And that took away at least a run from Tennessee. Michael
we
LaRue.
have seen so many crazy diving plays
against SIU, and here starts
from
off
outfielders
with a hit
this season. Like it's unreal.
Davis able to break it up.
Like it feels like it's been way more than usual.
The bottom of the third, they've got a leadoff single. Now over to third, spinning Henry Ford, and the throw to first in time. One out, but a runner in scoring position for Brady Holbrook, and this one to the mound. It's off the back foot of Abraham, charging in Abernathy. It's squirted away. And Kevon McMeans, the cleanup batter, first pitch swinging, sends one into left center. Brown under it, runner gonna tag, the throw goes to second, and Belmont puts a run on the board, cutting the Tennessee lead in half. Holbrook stands on second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ground ball right side, Abernathy positioned perfectly, makes the play over to Grimmer at first, and that will end the inning.
Points for this future team, just a little bit of confidence to end the season.
Chapman hits this one. Maddox able to keep it in front. The puncher covering the bag, though. It's over the head of Marlin, and Reese Chapman safe at first. Out of the pin, 0-2 to Brown. Got him swinging. Tate Marlin. And on the hands.
Yeah, we about had a midweek Marin sighting right there.
Means gonna call off.
He was just a little bit underneath that one.
Abraham has thrown 41 pitches. And there's a swinging strike 3. Got him to chase the slider, and that's his 4th K of the day.
Did he start the game? I don't remember.
LaRue grounds this one. Jay Abernathy, a busy man at second. In time to Grimmer at first.
But it's the secondary stuff, just enough to keep these guys unbalanced.
Well, Abernathy was on it that time. Sends the fastball to right.
Yeah, that shit is gone, bro. Fun fact.
Out of here.
Abernathy with an absolute bomb.
Back in the starting lineup tonight and leaves the yard for the 3rd time this season. It's 3-1 balls.
And Abernathy spoiling the day for Marlin. We're talking about how great of a day he has, and for Jay just unloading on a fastball up and in right here and pulling it just right of the scoreboard.
Tennessee set an SEC record, hitting their 100th home run of the season earlier tonight. Became the first SEC team ever to hit 100 or more home runs in 5 straight years. Well,
it's kind of crazy.
101.
Oh my God.
102, no doubt about it.
Garrett right to left, man.
Second row of the porches. Back-to-back jacks. And Tennessee now 4-1 over Belmont.
Yeah, Marlin misses with the fastball to Jay. Tries to go with the off-speed and just hangs it over the middle of the plate. And Garrett Wright, one of the better off-speed hitters in this lineup, does damage into the porches and left.
His 8th home run of the year.
Get refocused in.
Shift still on. Grimmer gonna.
There's a good chance we were gonna see 3 straight bombs right there with Grim Reaper. But
all conference team.
Well,
hammered.
it's 3 of the last 4. My God, dude.
Just watches it sail, and
is that
it's all
over
the
the
way over the 3rd row.
That's what I
Even
thought.
Lindsey Nelson Stadium can't hold it.
Jesus, dude.
The 3rd home run of the inning for Tennessee. And
3 of the last 4 batters have hit a bomb.
That's a team leading.
They've all been solo.
16.
Gunna just hung a slider right there. And Henry Ford was all over that one. Blasting that over all 3 decks of the porch. They're going to have to add a 4th one sooner or later.
Third homer of the inning, and here's a guy with power.
Yeah.
Line drive, diving effort.
Dude, wow.
Holy cow, Brady Langlotz.
I'm waiting to see if they said he caught it.
Hard, full extension, and no, actually, they're going to say he trapped it. Apologies. Okay. He held it up like he caught it. I thought he caught it. Here we go. David Savage making his way back out.
No catch.
Because even there watching it, I thought I saw a catch.
I don't know, bro. I couldn't even really tell, to be honest. That was a really good throw.
And Grinlinger's can't. How about that throw? Mike Sprocket
goes to second.
Now there's 2 away as Reese
Chapman
puts a charge into one.
Nope, not
LaRue
quite.
at the warning track makes the running grab.
The SEC tournament looming next week.
Well, this one's hit through the left side, got between Ford and Marin into left. Postseason play around the corner. And here's a double play ball. The flip to Marin at second for 1. Strong throw to first. Beats a hustling Charlie Davis. Perfectly executed. Keeping that pitch count low. Diving effort at third. And that's tucked inside the back. Landon Godsey, he's got room. He's hustling into second all the way in the corner.
Better and better each outing.
That's Marin.
One hopper to short. Marin back on at the throw. Well, Blake Grimmer able to stick with the throw. Right-handed sidearm release. Watches the pitch here, and it's called strike 3. Carry over from each extra inning to the next. 0-1 ground ball, diving effort, but it's past Abernathy. Jake Maddox with the 2-out base hit for Belmont.
You think it's try challenges, see what happens.
I just cannot understand how sidearm pitchers play like that, bro. I really don't understand it. Like, it just looks so awkward, man.
3-2 off the plate, ball 4. And Ford watches strike 3. Sam Heyman fooled him. Backwards K. Through 3 innings. Gave up a couple of runs. Charlie Davis lifts one out to right field. Chapman has room. You go back to Clark's home run earlier in the bottom of the second. And Redmond, you notice anything about the celebration here?
He got the mask
a hockey
on.
mask and a hockey stick. Trent Grinlinger at the dish. He's 1 for 2. And this one hit well out to
Grindinger
left.
makes an appearance
and
again.
On cue, another homer. Grinlinger blast to the third level.
Like, it's gotta be about like 80% of Tennessee's home runs that I have ever seen have gone to left field.
The freshman continues to deliver his 8th homer of the season.
Yeah, show me that hockey mask. Show me the hockey stick.
Like, every Tennessee player that hits bombs just loves left field.
It's been all home runs tonight for Tennessee. Well, 6 runs tonight for Tennessee, all via the long ball. Couple of 4 solo shots and a 2-run homer, and now Reese Chapman in what could be his last at-bat, and Lindsey Nelson, he's going to reach on a ball booted at second. Another one of those Tennessee kids from Jackson, Tennessee. Line drive off the bat of Clark here. It's going to find the gap in right center. Cut off just before the wall. Grinlinger going to be held up at third, or excuse me, Chapman held up at third. But Levi Clark coast into second in the year for Belmont, and, you know, build some momentum heading into the offseason.
Bases loaded, no outs.
Hit back up the middle.
Midweek Marin.
Center field for a base hit. 1 run scores.
You know he had to do something big.
Home, the throw goes to second, and 2 runs come across on the Manny Marin single. And there's a swing and a miss.
Antigua.
And that's going to get past the catcher Sprocket. Both runners move up. Chopper. McMeans plays back on it at short. The throw to first. Tennessee able to plate another.
Okay, they're a bomb away from ending it.
There's a drive.
Oh.
Out to left.
Oh.
Whitworth
is that game?
running
That's
out of
game.
room, and it's gone.
Wow, that thing looked like it just kept going, bro.
He does get his swing off indeed. Everybody out of the dugout to greet him. Walk-off winner, Hunter High, sends this one final.
As he tosses the helmet into center, we talk about a guy that's a teammate favorite. Guys love him. He's mugging, getting dogpiled.
Ends with a Hunter High moonshot. So for Tennessee,
well,
they are perfect on the year in the midweek.
Man, it is cool though.
Perfect 14-0.
Thank you for watching.
All right, so Tennessee's power shows up a bit today. You know, that was a bit crazy. You know, every once in a while in the midweeks, it looks like Tennessee's just like, all right, it's just a home run derby kind of day. Like they wake up on the right side of the bed, man, and they just go out there and crush that shit. And this was one of those days. You know, it's a good time to have it going into the last weekend. Again, I cannot remember who freaking Tennessee plays. Like I always look at the schedule, like on Monday. And then I don't know why I do it on Monday, bro. I just freaking do. And then I always forget who plays who. Like, the only team I don't forget is LSU, who LSU plays. Just because that's always in my head. But like everybody else, I always look at the schedule, and you know, by Wednesday, I'm like, well, damn, I won't remember, so I have to look at it again. So whoever Tennessee plays. You know, you're coming off a big win against Texas. To me, I'd say you're in the NCAA tournament. You're at 13 wins in the SEC, I do believe, which that's always like the number that you want to get to minimum. But you know, Tennessee's got a pretty Tennessee does not have like any really bad losses off the top of my head. But yeah, to me, I would say they're in, but you don't want to get swept this weekend. I'd say if Tennessee even takes one this weekend, they're fine. Depends who they play though. You know, if it's like they already played Missouri, so it can't be Missouri. If it's South Carolina, you don't really want to lose to them, I guess. But yeah, other than them, you'll be fine if you just win one, I believe, man. But yeah. If y'all enjoyed, man, if you please drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man.